Hello, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If this is your first time here, consider joining the family by clicking that subscribe button and remembering that notification bell so that you'll be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. Before jumping into the first DIY, I want to tell you about my favorite perfume company, Dossier. Dossier reproduces classic high-end luxury scents at a fraction of the price, keeping the exact same high quality by cutting out all the expenses and the infamous brand taxes. Their perfumes are affordable. Any scent is $39, while designer scents usually range from $50 up to $280 in retail. I love absolutely all the scents that I have from Dossier, and I'm sure you will too. I'm going to have the link to their website in the description box below, so you'll be one click away from finding a perfect scent for yourself. There's a quiz you can take on their website to help you do just that. There also is going to be a Lovely Moments 10 discount code so that you can receive an extra % off your purchase. I hope you find the perfect scent. I'm sure you will. Don't forget to check it out. So now let's get started on the first DIY. So from the Dollar Tree, I have 2 bunches of these really pretty florals. I have 3 different styles. I think these are so pretty and perfect for the spring. I also, from the Dollar Tree, have one of these foam pieces here. And I'm also going to be using a wood plank that I picked up from the Dollar Tree as well. Now I have these little wood pieces, and I got this pack here from Michael's, and I believe I paid like $2.50 for this pack, and I'm going to be using 4 of these. Now what I'm going to do first is just sand around this wood piece because it has a lot of rough edges. After I get that complete, what I'm going to do is take those little wood pieces, and I'm going to take 4 of them, and I'm just creating some legs for this wood piece. I am creating a floral bed centerpiece, but I don't want my centerpiece to be flat down on the table, so I want to create it to be a little riser. So I'm going to add these legs, and I'm just using my glue stick because I am using my Gorilla glue sticks, and they usually do pretty well. After I get all 4 of them tacked down, I am going to take my antique wax and I'm going to paint over this piece, just creating more of the stain look, because I am going to add the paint, and then I'm going to use some paper towel to stretch the paint around the sides and everything, just giving it more of a stained look. I wanted a centerpiece for the spring, but something more with florals instead of the centerpiece actually being the focus. I wanted the florals to be more of the focus. So now what I'm going to do is just hot glue this wood piece right down the center. I didn't have to cut it down or anything because this piece was actually the perfect length. And so after I get that tacked down, what I'm going to do is start adding in my floral pieces. And so with my floral pieces, I'm going to add in one style at a time. So right down the center, I'm going to start adding those pretty teal color florals. So I'm just going to clip the stem down really little, but long enough to where I can stick them in the foam. And I'm going to add this style all the way down the middle, and I'm going to even add it on the sides. And that is 2 bunches that I added, and that's how it looked. So now I'm going to go in with my second style, and I'm going to take these and I'm going to push the leaves up so that I can make sure I clip those off. And I'm going to start adding these along the side. And I'm going to do this on both sides of this centerpiece. I thought this was just a really pretty way to display some beautiful florals, and you can use any florals. The Dollar Tree did put out a lot of pretty ones, so Walmart have some pretty ones as well. So after I get that complete, I'm going to go in with my last two bunches, and I'm going to add these on the side, and I'm making sure that I place everything where you do not see the white foam. I also think this would be really pretty if it was just all greenery. You know, I love my greenery. So that is the one bunch, and that pretty much covered all of the foam. So I'm going to flip it over and add the other bunch on the other side. And once I get that done, that is complete. You can add more if you want it to be fuller, but I think the pattern and the florals came out so pretty, and I cannot wait to style this on my table. I absolutely love how it turned out. Now for my next DIY, I'm going to be using 2 packs of these little planks. You get 6 in the pack, and I'm just going to create a really simple wood planter. So what I'm going to do is take a total of 4 pairs. So one pack had 6, and I took 2 more out of the second pack. And what I'm doing first is just gluing these 2 planks together, and I'm going to create 4 sets of these twos. Once I have them all glued together, I am going to take some of the craft sticks and I'm going to cut 2 in half so that I can add 1 to each one of my sets, just for some extra security. You won't see the craft sticks because they will be in the inside of my planter. Now what I'm going to do is just glue them together, creating that box shape. And so I'm just going to add some of my hot glue along the side and add one of the sets. And I'm going to continue this, creating that box form. This is a simple project, but I think it's a really budget-friendly way to just create a taller planter that you can style some greenery or some floral in. So after I get that piece, you will see me adding extra glue, just adding some extra support. And then what I'm going to do is add my last piece on top. Once I get the last piece added, I will take another one of those little wood planks out of that second pack to glue to the bottom to create the bottom of my planter. And I'm just going to add some hot glue to the planter and place that last piece right on. And once I get that secured, I am going to take some of my sandpaper from the Dollar Tree and sand over this to get rid of any of the glue that may have seeped through. And after I get that complete, I'm going to take that antique wax and I'm going to go over the inside and the outside of this box. I'm just going to apply the paint, and then I'll take a paper towel and wipe off the excess. I'm just creating a stain look for this box. And then after I get that complete, that will be it. And I'm going to style some greeneries and some florals that I picked up from Walmart. And I think it's a perfect way to create a really budget-friendly wood planter to style some flowers or some greenery in. This next DIY is really simple. I have these decorative boxes from the Dollar Tree, and I have one of each size that they sell, and it has the little metal piece in the front. All I'm going to do is layer these using some hot glue. So I'm just going to add the glue right along where I'm going to place the planter on top of the other. You can paint these boxes, but I think they look nice and high end, the color that they are. And so once I get that secured, I am going to layer the smaller box right on top of the other one, and I'm just going to add it to the opposite side, and I'm going to use some hot glue to secure that. After I get that done, I did pick up some greenery, a candle, and some of the Dollar Tree stones to style in this. So this is a full Dollar Tree DIY, but I think it came out really great, and I think it has a nice high-end look to it. And you can use this for little trinkets. It don't have to be displayed as a decor piece. It can actually be used to hold little items, but I think it was quick and easy, and I absolutely love how it turned out. Now for my next DIY, the Dollar Tree sell this 2 packs of wood rings. You get this size and a smaller one, but I'm going to be using this one. I also have a craft stick where I had left over where I cut the handle off, and I'm going to be using these florals off this bunch here from the Dollar Tree. Now what I'm going to do first is just glue this ring right down to the little painter stick in the center. This is a really simple and easy DIY, but I think it's a quick and easy budget-friendly way to create something beautiful for your home. So once I get that nice and secured, I am going to go in with that antique wax paint, and I'm just going to brush it over this piece, giving it a small amount of a stained look. So I'm just going to add a little paint to the brush, and I'm going to try to stretch the paint as much as I can so I won't have to apply so much or wipe so much off. I actually like the wood grain of the little painter sticks, so I want as much as that possible to show. Once I get that complete, that's how it looked, and I'm just going to add some of these florals. Now what I'm going to do is just use my hot glue to attach them, and I'm pulling the florals off, keeping them on the little stem that they own together, because I'm adding hot glue to that little piece to help me tack it down. And I'm just adding a little hot glue wherever I need, just so that everything can be nice and secured. The little flowers, I'm actually going to use some of them to cover the stems at the bottom, and as you can see when I pull it off, this is where I'm adding the hot glue. And so I'm just going to continue adding a few more pieces of the greenery and the florals. I actually think this is so pretty. So I'm going to add a few more pieces, and then that will be it for this DIY. Like I said, I think it was really simple and easy to make, but it's such a statement, and I think it came out so pretty. And that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment box below, let me know which one of these were your favorite. And remember to check the description box below for the link to the website for Dossier perfumes. There's also going to be a discount code, Lovely Moments 10, so you can receive a percentage off of your purchase. Until next time, my friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.